Our next story is not for the faint-hearted. It may also be disturbing for those of you who are scared of flying. So we advise viewer discretion. A passenger has died and 30 others have been injured after a Singapore Airlines flight that they were traveling in from London to Singapore was hit by severe turbulence. The plane was a Boeing 777. The plane took off from London's Heathrow Airport with 211 passengers and 18 crew. There were just about 3 hours left in the 13-hour-long flight when the horror story started. The plane was in the Thai airspace over the Andaman Sea. Passengers say the aircraft started to shake. Suddenly, there was a dramatic drop. Passengers said those who were not wearing seatbelts were thrown off their seats. Many hit their heads against the overhead cabins. Many hit the overhead lights. Some passengers dropped to the ground. Flight tracking websites revealing that the plane dropped 6,000 feet in less than 5 minutes. From the flight deck, a distress call was made to the nearest airport, Bangkok's airport. The captain told the authorities that he had passengers on board who were injured due to turbulence. In Bangkok, airport authorities started preparing for the incoming flight. Emergency vehicles raced onto the tarmac. Ambulances were deployed. Makeshift medical tents were set up. Around 3:50 p.m. local time, the Singapore Airlines flight made an emergency landing in Bangkok. Soon, emergency and medical staff entered the aircraft. Injured passengers were carried out on stretchers. Many of the injured were attended to in medical tents. Some were transported to ambulances. Images and videos taken by passengers inside the aircraft show damaged cabin ceiling, a passenger with blood on his face, air masks dangling from the cabin ceiling, dent on the overhead compartment, blood stains on the plane seat armrest. The Thai authorities say at least 7 passengers are critically injured. 23 passengers are moderately injured and hospitalized. So is one crew member. The deceased was a 73-year-old British man. The general manager of the airport has said that the preliminary investigations indicating that the deceased suffered from a heart condition. Singapore Airlines has issued a statement. Let me read it out for you. Singapore Airlines flight SQ321 operating from London Heathrow to Singapore on 20th May encountered severe turbulence en route. The aircraft diverted to Bangkok and landed at 3:45 local time on the 21st of May. We can confirm that there are injuries and 1 fatality. Singapore Airlines offering its deepest condolences to the family of the deceased. What happened is not common. While turbulence is pretty common and can happen because of various reasons, various factors, from pockets of hot air or cumulonimbus clouds or wake vortex, which is when larger planes shake up the air, which can trigger turbulence in smaller aircraft in the periphery. Like I was telling you, turbulence can happen due to a large number of reasons, but fatalities due to turbulence are not common. Also, when a flight is at its cruising altitude, it is considered to be the most stable. So what really happened to this flight? We will continue to track the story for you. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.